Annyeonghaseyo, this is meowmurai. Let's continue our game of Octopath Traveler 0 running on Nintendo Switch 2. And yeah, sorry about earlier. As I were called, so... sometimes these things happen.
On my way.
Not under. You better pray. Lose your balance.
This is our chance. Be strong.
Not today. Now or never.
Here goes nothing. I've got you. Be strong.
Thanks. Let us begin. God is watching. Right. That did it. Now. This ends now. I will not let anyone stand in my way. Let's do this. Not under effort. I have you! God is watching.
Here goes nothing. I've got you.
Well, that was kind
Be
of...
strong.
I owe you. Not today.
I'll show you what I can do. Works like a charm.
Today. Ready. How's that? Now! You better pray. Not underestimate the sacred heat of flame. You underestimate me. Ready. Prepare yourself. Take this. Good time. Quiet at last.
Crag Spear. This is Crag Spear, the capital of the kingdom of Adoras. Castle Adoras lies across the drawbridge further in.
Thanks.
A soldier who stands watch over Crag Spear, the royal capital of Adoras. He is fully determined to carry out his duty, that is, the protection of the capital of the greatest kingdom of Astera. No matter what tragedy befalls us, we must not lose the love in our hearts. Please, if you have the chance, tell the person dearest to you that you love them.
Thanks.
A priest who always preaches love. In this war-torn place, there live a great many people who have experienced terrible sorrow. He, in fact, was one of them, and became the priest only after losing his wife and children.
I'll take it.
10%. With all these things having such crappy elemental. much of an upgrade. You have a good look about you. Do I?
Thanks.
Yes, you have a trustworthy look about you. A merchant who practically stares a hole through his customers as he speaks, ever eyeing his patrons carefully. He wonders what they think and whether they can be trusted. He only does business with them once he can figure those things out. Despite being a respectable merchant, the staring seems to drive many customers away. They have great coffee here. I need to stop by more often.
Thanks.
Let's see. A young man with a nonchalant air about him who lives in a quiet, comfortable life. He runs a weapon shop which has thrived in the Clifflands for generations, and thus he lives without inconvenience. However, his business is based on reselling goods diverted from the army on the black market. Households other than his own are all very worried. Welcome. What would you like? See anything you like? Not really. In truth, I wanted to be a theater hand, but this job isn't so bad.
Thanks.
I can lend an ear. I have some time on my hands. A woman who serves the Adoris noble of moderate prestige. Their manor is a modest size, and her master does not demand luxurious foods. They hold no parties, so she needs not worry about the busy evenings that result from such events, and her wages are acceptable. Thus she has no real complaints about the situation, except perhaps an excess of free time. 92%? Yeah, why not? Well, a better place I'm interested in. Okay, great. I don't know how I failed that at 92%, but whatever, game. I'm proud to be a citizen of such a powerful kingdom. The area beyond is dangerous. I'll hang onto your leash for you if you're worried.
Thanks.
A soldier who stands watch over Kriegspier, the royal capital of the kingdom of Adoris. He has been entrusted with watching over the slums of the greatest power in Ostera, and evidently his enthusiasm can be bought. Oh, well, nice to know. What business do you have in the slums? Come to laugh at us, eh? Aye, have ye?
Thanks.
A woman who believes that those born in poverty in Adoris have few human rights. She also thinks that paupers like herself will never leave the slums, much less live in the capital, though that is not actually the case. However, sulking helps keep her from having to think too much about the truth. Oh, hello, the traveler. Please make yourself at home.
Thanks.
I can tell you everything there is to know about the capital. This man left home swearing he'd made it big, but work didn't go well for him, and now he resides in the slums. On the occasion he runs into a friend from home, he makes little boasts like, "Oh, I live in the capital, just not a particularly big place," and so forth. Living in the capital is perhaps the only thing propping up his self-esteem. What we got going on here? Oh, I see. I work and everything I earn just gets passed on to someone else. I'm sick and tired of this. I hear your girlfriend.
Thanks.
A man from the slums who is deep in debt. What little money he earns is claimed by the debt collector who has come to live at his home. He spends his days thinking he'd be better off dead, but lives for the delicious food his debt collector makes from time to time. Okay, that's a little weird. I don't want to hear any excuses. I'm getting back that money you owe me.
Thanks.
A woman who lent a man in the slums money at a predatory rate. She claims what little income he earns, keeping him trapped in perpetual poverty until the day he finally dies. She sometimes cooked for him purely because she needs him to stay alive. Oh, again, I hear you, girl. Oh. 60%? Hey, if you're feeling frustrated, why not take a swing at me? Not really. That doesn't really sound great. I love my mom. I wish she had a nice house to live in. But Mom said this house was just fine and that we need to save our money for other things.
Thanks.
A supportive young boy who earns money to help his single mother. He poured all the money his father left behind into buying up stocks of previous minerals in Adoris. Once market prices get driven up, he sells it all off, then uses the profits to buy up even more. Oh, okay. That seems like he's doing okay, huh? We live in a modest life with the leaves my husband left us.
Thanks.
I don't have anything particularly interesting to talk about. A woman who leads a modest life. She lost her husband in a coal mining accident, but she is able to maintain her humble yet healthy lifestyle thanks to the money he left her. But when did he even make all that money, she wonders. Once I strike it rich, I'll cover this house in gold, the walls and everything. Please don't do that.
Thanks.
The Kingdom of Adoris has done well for itself in the gold mining industry for a long time due to the fact that much of the raw material for the leaf currency used in Ostera is mined in the Clifflands. Upon learning that, this coal miner came here hoping to hit it big. Pure as he is, though, he's likely to end up hoodwinked by some unscrupulous local lord at some point. Oh, well, what a negative Nancy my narrator is, huh? Welcome, Traveler. Anything catch your eye?
Thanks.
A merchant who maintains his self-esteem by helping the poor. He unfortunately has a habit of browbeating and insulting them while he does so, but he is still quite generous with handing out money and essentials to the needy. Okay, interesting. Powerful popper. You have a tall tale to tell, don't you? Sorry, that's just a line from one of my favorite plays.
Thanks.
A writer who adores the slums. It's a place of hunger, illness, envy, jealousy, despair, and sorrow, but also the occasional smile. This, he believes, is the essence of humanity at the heart of oppression. Oh, you level 60, huh? Well, I can't impress a level 60 at this point in time. I'm only half those levels. Let me take from the poor here. Alright, feeling good about that. Can't wait to, push an old lady into traffic and maybe steal from a child. Next on my list of things to do. Aren't the birdians that swoop over the cliff so beautiful?
Thanks.
A woman in the hill studying birdians. Her interest stems from an incident in which a birdian saved her from a monster targeting her. She hopes to one day be able to speak to and make friends with a birdian, and perhaps be granted the honor of flying upon its back. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, aim high, huh? I've seen a fair share of battle back in the day. Really? That's terrible. Did you hear? The princess is wed. Oh, after the princess is wed, we are going to war. You there. You seem like you know your way around a fight. Interested in the arena? The one in Victor's Hollow is always looking for participants. 65%? I don't think so. I'm assuming this is the arena. Nothing unusual to report at the front gate of Castle Adoris. Oh no.
Thanks.
Soldier who guards the road to Adoris, entrusted with the safekeeping of the gates to the greatest kingdom in Ostera, he is filled with determination. The ring's light indicated that we should go to Craigspear, the capital of Adoris. Which is just as well. I've had my eye on something there for a while now. King Pardus III. He's a tyrant who's been conquering neighboring countries by force. I wouldn't be surprised if he possesses a ring, considering they're drawn to those with inflated ambitions. Speaking of which, tell me, Chosen One, for what reason did you take up that ring? For revenge? Renewal? Renewal? You wish to rekindle Wishvale's flame, then? If that is what you desire, then it will surely be accomplished. After all, the Flamebringer himself stands with you. As for myself, my sole objective is to gather all of the rings. Come, let us be on our way, Chosen One. I mean, that doesn't sound like a great objective. It means you're going to get corrupted. And then we'll have to fight you. And possibly snap your butt with a wet tile. Don't make me do that.
Thanks.
One time I saw a fish jumping out of this really shiny river. It was so pretty, my dad actually caught the fish, and it was really tasty. Oh, okay. What a pretty fish. Can't wait to eat you. What's with you? You know I'm a noble of Adoris? I don't know that.
Thanks.
I don't know. How am I supposed to know? Do you want to hear how I went from rags to riches? A noble who was friends with a child of a relative of the royal family of Adoris. He spent his own funds to convince a distant relation to include him in their aristocratic circle so that he could finally attain noble status. Oh, so secret of his success is bribery. Rumor has it some former residents of Wishvale currently reside in Craigspear. Meowmurai. Is that you, Meowmurai? Ludus? Staya, you both survived. Ludus. After the attack on Wishvale, we built graves for everyone that we lost. Nelum was among them. Yeah, I know. We were fleeing together, but the Scarlet Wings caught up to us. I couldn't protect her. In fact, I pushed her into him to save my own ass. Nelum's wounds were too deep. She died in my arms. Her last words to me were, Ludus, you have to live for me. So I left her there, and I thought about going back there so many times, but I just couldn't. I keep seeing her face when she passed. It's burned into my memory. You two gave her a proper burial then. Thank you. You know, the two of us are working to rebuild Wishvale. Why don't you come back with us? No, I can't face Nellum. Not yet. Huh? Before I go and see her, there's something I need to retrieve. Nellum's pendant, her keepsake. When I arrived at this town, I was battered and destitute. So I borrowed money from a merchant using that pendant as collateral. I could have just withered and died, but I had to keep my promise to Nellum. So I've been working to buy back the pendant for a while now, but I barely make enough to get by every day. I see. But I will get it back. Can you wait just a while longer until I do? Ludus. Hey, do you think there's any way we can help him? I mean, I'm broke too, girl. Maybe we could go talk to this merchant that Ludus borrowed money from. In fact, I'm pretty sure I just spent money on you. Lutus? A pendant? I have no idea what you're talking about. Now leave, I'm busy.
Thanks.
A merchant who lends money at a high interest rate using possessions as collateral. According to rumors, he fails to trust the promises of people without money, and his products are obtained through fraudulent means. However, no one dares complain to his face because of his intimidating bodyguard. I can't contend him for anything. Wait, why can't I contend him for anything? Oh. You're a persistent one. Hey, take them out, will you?
Let's make this quick.
Let us begin. God is watching.
I thought I was here to offer my knowledge. I see. Quite effective.
Here goes nothing. I don't like this.
Do not underestimate my blade.
I'll take this.
Ready.
Here goes nothing. I've got you.
That's quite effective. There's only one move. I see. Quite effective. There's only one move. I see. Quite effective.
Right. Take this. Let that hurt.
For the glory of the Akik.
Gotcha. I'll show you what I can do. All fired up. He'll knock you right down. Gotcha.
Now or never. Allow me with all my might. Take this. Right now.
Let's go. Let knowledge prevail. Darkness, cover all. Quite effective.
This is our chance. Allow me. I'll heal you.
My thanks to you. Seize the moment.
I will put the sacred blue flame. Accept your punishment. It ends now. I will not let anyone stand in my way. Not bad.
Oh, that's enough, you brute! That pendant? I already sold it to Master Benno, the nobleman. It had a classical design, just to his tastes. So, you were planning to sell it from the beginning? Well, of course. There was no way that man could earn enough to buy it back. If you want the pendant, then I suggest you talk to Master Benno. Now then, please be on your way. New wares won't buy themselves, you know. I see. I did not know this item had such a history. But I was drawn to this pendant's design, and I paid a fair price to purchase it. Of course, we will pay you for it. I have no need of more money. What I would ask is for an item of similar appeal. I am fond of classical designs and am currently collecting items in that mold. If you can bring me something that is to my liking, I will exchange the necklace for it. I would be especially pleased if it could replace the jewelry box that was stolen from me. A jewelry box, huh? Why don't we talk to that merchant from earlier? I think he said something about new wares. You again. What do you want now?
Thanks.
Merchant who lends money at a high interest rate using possessions as collateral, his aggressive methods and black market products have earned him quite a bit of resentment, so he has hired even more bodyguards to ensure his safety. Just recently he got his hands on an antique jewelry box. Can't you see all the bodyguards I have now? This won't go the same way it did before.
Let's go.
I was about to say, they should all have the same vulnerabilities.
Do not underestimate my flame. God is watching.
I'll show you what I can do.
Not today.
I don't like this.
Let us begin. Right. God is watching.
I see. Quite effective.
Here goes nothing. I've got you.
Ready. Prepare yourself. Take this. That did it. Now, a sacred blue flame. Heed the flame.
Now's the time. Ah! Hit the nail on the head.
Observe closely. I see. Quite effective. Oh,
Not underestimate my flame. Hold nothing back.
the rage of the Akeek! Take this! No quarter!
Now or never. Your turn. Take this!
You know the plan, yes? Let knowledge prevail! Darkness, cover all! Quite effective!
Now's the time. Allow me. I'll heal you.
Thank you.
Oh,
Time to strike. Come ready. I'll heal heal you.
That's quite effective.
Seize the moment. It's yours.
Observe closely.
Leave this to me. I'm always watching. Check this out. Too bad for you.
Now is our chance.
I got this. Let's end this. Disappear. Quiet at last. Not bad.
Eek, you absolute brutes. Fine, take it. The jewelry box is yours. I'd recognize this jewelry box anywhere, but how did you ever find it? Why, that greedy merchant, trying to sell this to someone else? Thank you for getting it back. That pendant is yours. If you went through this much trouble to get it back, it must be quite precious to you. You got the pendant back? Thank you, thank you. Now I can finally return to Nellum. I have no reason to stay in this town now. I can leave anytime I want.
Thanks.
The young man from Wishvale, though a little rough around the edges, he is dauntless and brave and stands up for what he believes in. In order to keep his promise to his late fiancée Nellum, he swore to survive no matter what came his way. I'm finally going home to Nellum.
You'll join me?
Wait, we've met before. You're meowmurai, are you not? How big you've grown. I almost didn't recognize you. Perhaps you remember me. Pious? Nope. No? Well, you were very young when we last met. That was in Wishvale many years ago. I was a friend of your mother's. How quickly time flies. Back then I was but a humble priest, but I've since become a bishop. I've been traveling the west, spreading the good word. Gods, it feels like a lifetime since we last spoke. How is your mother doing these days? I can't believe it. So Wishvale and your dear mother there. In my ignorance, I have failed in my duty to you and her both. Your mother was a kind soul to whom I owe a great deal. With your blessing, I would visit her grave and pay her my respects. Rekindling the flame part 3, huh? I've got more residents and homes now, so when can I clear this stuff up? Can't upgrade. No upgrades. Would you mind if I shared my story? You see, my parents were both clerics. They raised me in the faith, never to doubt or question the divine. And then, one day, the very earth shifted. Our house was crushed in a landslide. Our house, along with my parents. Their faith was deep and unwavering. I couldn't fathom why our gods did not see fit to save them. Of course you'd understand. You've known such terrible tragedy as well. That was when I ceased to believe in the gods' ways. Your mother was a distant relative of mine, and so she came to offer condolences. I was huddled in a corner when she found me, silent and bereft of tears. Where the other adults struggled to reach me, she persevered and broke through. Now with carefully chosen words, or not with carefully chosen words, but with a casual familiarity, familiar love and care. Are you hungry? We can get something to eat. What beautiful weather, perfect for laundry, don't you think? Normal everyday chatter. I found myself thinking of life with my parents. And then I burst into tears. We wept together, your mother and I. I missed them too, she said. I was so caught up in my own grief that I hadn't noticed hers. This world is filled with sadness and cruelty. But we cannot allow ourselves to remain prisoner to our grief forever. Such was your mother's lesson. I would not be who I am today were it not for your mother's guidance. Would that I could repay that debt, but alas. Then again, in aiding you, I could perhaps redress the balance somewhat. Might I persuade you to let me join you?
Thank you for having me.
Oh, there is some voice in here, huh?
That I could be of service fills my heart with joy. May the sacred flame guide this bishop true, and see that he does not disgrace his station.
Pius is now a companion and become a resident of Wishvale. Goes on the offensive and assists allies by healing and reducing enemy damage. Adapts to any role. Oh, interesting. I mean, where would I put you? I am all full up of good characters. It's good to see you back safe and sound, Fen. How was your hunt? Great. I slew a massive wild boar. Goodness, all by yourself. Of course, no hunter worth their salt would need help from something like that. Oh, you've injured your hand. Yeah, I scraped it on a rock when I dove out of the beast's way. Please, let me treat it. No, it's fine. I'm sure it'll heal on its own. You mustn't think that way. Even the smallest injuries can lead to terrible illnesses. You could fester, or toxins could enter your body, leading to a fever. If worse comes to worse, you might end up needing to amputate your arm. What? Really? That's why I must treat it before that happens. Some disinfectant, medicine, and bandages will do. Or bandages will do. It'll only take a moment. A bandage is a little much, isn't it? That's like announcing to everyone that I messed up. I don't mind if you put some medicine on it, but I don't want a bandage. It'll make me look like a fool. No, you need a bandage to ensure that the wound stays clean. Who's right here, meowmurai? Me or Macy? Oh, Macy's right in this one. I knew you'd understand, meowmurai. It doesn't matter how deep a wound is. Even a tick bite can kill you if you let it. And it's an apothecary's job to do everything in their power to prevent that from happening. Now, give me your arm already. Alright, that should do it. Macy may seem mild-mannered at first glance, but when it comes to people's health... she's as fierce as any monster. Oh my god, how many of these things have I missed? Probably a lot. I see you're as skimpily dressed as ever, Delitia. Of course, this is what we of the Akik clan traditionally wear. It helps me remember my pride for my people. I certainly understand that part of it, but I worry that you'll catch a cold dressed that way. Have no fear, I'm perfectly used to it by now. Achoo! You mustn't overestimate yourself. What do you think she should do, meowmurai? Put on a coat, warm up by the fire. Warm up by the fire? Yes, a fire is perfect for staying warm. You mean I have to stay by a fire doing nothing? Just until your body warms up. Sorry, but I'd rather not. Achoo! Fine, then we'll have to warm you up from the inside instead. Here, have some tea. Would you like some as well, meowmurai? Brah! I feel like I'm on fire. I can't sit still like this. I'm going to go spar with someone. I'm glad she's feeling better. That's jalapeno tea. It's supposed to warm you to your very core. Is it making you sweat? That means it's working. Oh, no, I don't drink it myself. It's far too spicy for me to ingest. Oh, I've done it now. Whatever is the matter, Delitia? My sleeve caught on a branch and got torn. Why, that's nothing a little thread can't fix. Shall we see if we can borrow a sewing kit? I would, but I have no talent with a needle. Then I'll gladly see to the task, if you let me. You will? Thank you so much. Well, how's that? Incredible. I can't even see where it was torn. It was a pleasure to be of service. I had no idea you were as skilled with a needle as you are with a blade, Viator. I was firmly taught to make myself presentable at all times, you see. It's impressive how well you put that into practice, don't you think, meowmurai? Everyone has a propensity for something, even you, Delitia. What you say mine is, meowmurai? Hunting. Oh, of course I'm good at hunting. I couldn't be a hunter otherwise. You certainly have superlative skill with a bow. You must have trained long and hard to attain that. I don't know if I'd call it training, but I did have to use my bow every single day. There was an assassin bug nest near our village, and they'd swarm us during their breeding season. So all the able-bodied villagers took up the bow in defense. You had to learn to be quick and accurate, else the bugs would slip by you. That's why I became a hunter, because I was determined to protect my village. It's clear you're well suited to the profession. Everyone has different strengths. You should rely on others when you find yourself in need. Yeah, you're right. I'll leave the sewing to you from now on then. So be sure to come to me if you ever need a hunter. Thank you. That will allow me to focus on what I do best in turn. Oh, okay. These have been going on for a while. I just haven't been checking them. Funny. 25 hours in and I, realize I need to check on the storyline. Oh well, why don't we stop it there. This is meowmurai. You've been watching Octopath Traveler 0 running on Nintendo Switch 2. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.